Happy Wednesday, guys. Today's workout's a nice quick 10-minute workout. We're doing 5 rounds of 90 seconds on, then 30 seconds off. And we're gonna repeat that for 5 rounds there. Of 1 dumbbell power snatch, then 5 double unders, then 2 and 10, 3 and 15. What you're gonna be trying to do in every 90-second interval is trying to get as far as possible. So you're kind of doing like an AMRAP 90 seconds. Then you're gonna rest the 30 seconds before you start again where you left off. So if you were finish those 3 dumbbell power snatches, that means when you start up that next round, you're gonna be doing 15 double unders. Or if you were midway between those double unders, you'll go back and finish those double unders before you start the 4th round. The goal of this workout is trying to get into the round of 10 and on. And to do that, we need to keep a nice high intensity in this workout. So ideally, those dumbbell power snatches should be done unbroken. If you don't have a dumbbell, use like an object like a water can or a jug that you can safely get overhead with one arm and be able to switch to use the opposite arm as well. Then double unders here. If you don't have double unders, you can go single skips or jump up and double tap your sides to mimic the same kind of motion if you were to do a double skip. Again, guys, the most important part of this workout is to keep the intensity high, so adjust your progressions to fit that stimulus of the workout there. Once you're done the workout, we're gonna do some thoracic mobility. So this is great work to kind of get that upper half really opened up, and surprisingly, this helps you with your breathing as well. Sometimes when we're locked up and really tight in this upper half region here, it's really hard to breathe, and sometimes our workouts kind of are a lot harder to do when we don't have a nice mobile thoracic spine. So make sure you guys do that to help you kind of open up those areas, get nice and mobile, and allow you to breathe and allow you to get more recovered for the workouts to come. Hope you guys enjoyed today's workout and the afterburner. We'll see you next for the warm-up video. Okay, so for today's warm-up, guys, we have 2 rounds, 30-second alternating Spiderman lunges. So we're gonna go at a pace here just to get comfortable, get ourselves loose. For those alternating Spiderman lunges, we're getting into that push-up position, bringing that foot beside our hand, keeping it nice and flat to the floor, and then dropping that elbow down as much as we can, and then switch sides and do the same thing on the opposite side. We're going for 30 seconds here. Don't rush them, just kind of feel yourself out, feel those hips out, hamstrings as you do them. After those 30 seconds, we're going for alternating Superman arm and leg raises. So coming down to the floor. And here, we're lifting our left arm and our right leg as high as we can, then back down. Then the same thing with the opposite side. We're trying to squeeze that cross body kinetic change there, with really trying to keep our elbow and our knees locked out as we do this. So we don't want to see you guys try to bend your elbows into it or your knee into it. I want you to keep everything nice and straight and tight as you do them. But again, go at a warm-up pace just to feel it out as you go throughout those 30 seconds. Once you're finished with those, we're going to go for 30 seconds of burpees at a nice slow pace. So again, chest comes down to the floor, come up, shoot those legs into that squat, jump up and clap at the top. You're going to be going for 30 seconds here. Don't go fast, just kind of feel it out. Those 3 movements, we're going to do them for 30 seconds each, back to back, for 2 rounds here, just to get ourselves warmed up, open up those hips, feel that back out, get ourselves ready. After that, we're gonna go into 2 rounds here. We're gonna go into 15 Deadbug arm raises and 5 plus 5 Arnold presses. So we're only doing 2 sets here just for activation in our back here, guys, and in our core. For those arm raises, guys, I want you guys, if you feel comfortable, use a weight for this. If not, you can just do it with your hands as well with no weight. That's totally fine. Just try to make sure you're really tightening up that core and you're keeping everything from the base of your neck or your neck all the way down to your tailbone nice and straight, horizontal to the floor. So we're going to get into that dead bug first. So legs nice and straight and together. If you have an object, you'll hold it in between your guys, we're keeping our core in that same consistent position, nice and tight. And as we're pulling that object up, we're using our lats to pull it back up again. We're going for 15 reps there. Once you finish those 15 reps, we're going into some single arm Arnold presses. So with these guys, we're gonna try to really feel that rotation in our shoulder blade as we do this. So you're gonna grab that object, you're gonna hold it, instead of in a front rack where we're elbows up and that those fingers are perpendicular to our body, we're gonna go parallel to our body. So kind of in a curled position, starting close to our body with that weight, dumbbell, supine, whatever weight we have. And then from there, guys, we're gonna twist that elbow out and lock out at the top as we do that press. Then we're gonna do the same thing in reverse. So elbow in, twisting that fist in towards us, keeping it parallel to our body, and then pressing back up again. So again, really try to focus on that activation in the back. If you don't have anything, you can also use like a broomstick as well if you don't really have any like weights to use. This is perfect to do with a broomstick. Just make sure you don't clock yourself in the head as you do it. But really feel this, again, going with that fist facing towards you, and then we're twisting as we go up and locking out and squeezing those shoulder blades together. 5 and 5 of those, and then go back to those Deadbug arm raises one more time to finish that second round. Hope you guys enjoyed this warm-up. See you guys next for the workout.
Starting with the alternating snatch. I got a dumbbell here, guys. So, depending what you have at home, your starting position might be slightly different, okay? So, what I'm getting at is if I have a smaller object, I might have to squat down to reach it versus leaning forward and rounding my back. That is usually your go-to, more natural, kind of lean forward, reach for it. Then that changes your spine position, does not keep it in a neutral position. So try to get in the habit of hinging with the hips, okay, squatting down if your object is a little bit smaller, okay? To avoid using your back or compromising your back position, use those legs. Just like any lift here that we would use with a barbell, you would deadlift it from the floor. From there, you guys, you're gonna drive your hips, heels into the floor. As you drive your elbow slightly back, then quickly turn it around and punch it to the ceiling, okay? Avoid that two-step because it's not a clean and press, it's a snatch, okay? So one fluid, continuous movement all the way overhead, okay?
For those double unders, we have them. Let's work on those double unders today. If you're at that 30 range, for example, see if you can break them up into sets of 20, or if you want to try it, seeing if you can do bigger sets today, this is the great day to try and start, or a great workout to start doing that. If you don't have double unders, let's go single skips, or we can go for some running skips here, guys. Also, you can use that previous option from before, which is the double tap hop. So you're gonna keep the feet together, you're gonna jump up, double tap your sides for 60 reps total. All right, guys, we're here for the afterburner. We're gonna do some thoracic mobility here. So find yourself a ball or something that's soft that you can kind of rest your back on and almost arch over it. Don't pick something too hard there. It's gonna feel painful in the back. That pivot point, we want it to be at the middle of our back. So we're gonna use that object to pivot at that point. So I'm gonna use this med ball here. I'm gonna lie back onto it. I'm gonna try to pivot at that middle point of my back. From here, once I'm in that arch position, I'm gonna get my arms overhead, so behind my back, the back of my head, I mean. From here, we're going for 10 flexion extension reps here. So we're gonna kind of let ourselves go back, extending as much as we can, and then pulling back in as much as we can. We're gonna be doing 10 reps here, nice and slow. Again, these are not for time or anything like that. We're just trying to open up that back and that thoracic spine there. From there, we're gonna go into some side twists. So same position. This time we're gonna kind of bring our elbow towards our hip, and then back in again, then switch and do it on the opposite side. You'll notice that you'll feel tight when those lats
You might need to work on a little bit more mobility in that section if you need to there. You find that you're really tight when you're going down, especially on the opposite side. But we're gonna go again, 10, alternating as you're in that arch position, okay? Once you're done that, we're gonna go for rotations to finish off. So still again, mid-back is that anchor point there. You're gonna twist and look towards the floor, back into that center position, same thing, twist, and always try to move that whole upper body towards the direction that we're twisting towards. So 10 reps of everything, guys. Take it slow. You can use a pillow. You might need to stack a couple of them. Make sure it's not too hard on your back. And you're twisting at that middle point of your back there. That'll be where your thoracic spine meets. So make sure it's at that point there. Other than that, guys, hope you guys enjoy the mobility in the WOD. We'll see you guys tomorrow for the next workout.